그녀가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년을 입학하게 되었다는 거 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 학기는 9월 1일부터 시작될 예정입니다. 저희가 준비한 예비 지원 물품은 성으로 오는 길에 지급될 것입니다. 알겠습니다. 오, 커스터마이즈. 근데 얼굴이 다 똑같은데 여러분? 크게 차이가 없는데? 샥. 뭔가 나랑 흡사한 캐릭터를 찾아보자. 얼굴 모양. 이거 밀리로 만들 건가요? 네. 그래서 최대한 저에게 흡사하게 만들려면 상당한 미인형이 돼야 할 텐데 가능할지 모르겠군요. 근데 이거 뭔가 세부는 없는 것 같은데? 뭔가 세부 조정은 없는 느낌? 어깨 조절은 왜 이것도. 그러니까 이 중에 고르는 거네요. 이렇게 있고 저는 뭔가 되게 새침해. 이 캐릭터로 하겠어. 머리. 헤어스타일. 헤르미온느 만들까? 여러분 이거 우리 상국머리 아니에요? 오. 모이카는 없나요? 안 돼요. 밀이란 말이에요. 아무튼 이런 머리도 있어요. 그냥 마음에 드는 거 있지. 여기 아까 그 기본 머리였고. 앞으로? 근데 의외로 진짜 모이칸이 없네요. 왜 모이칸이 없지? 이럴 수가. 모이칸이 없는 캐릭터 커스터마이징이라니? 녹화는 지금 눌렀어요. 그러게요. 다들 숱이 많네. 이거 귀엽잖아요, 여러분? 이렇게 하고 머리를 보라색으로 만들어 버리겠어요. 근데 아니네. 보라색이 없네. 오. 진한 보라색. 오. 어때요, 여러분? 그러게요. 뭔가 좀 되게 눈에 쏙 들어오는 디자인이었으면 어땠을까 하는데 아쉽고요. 응? 있어요, 여기. 여기 있고. 오. 핑크가 참 다양하게 있군. 찾았다니 뭐라냐? 샥. 아까 그 머리가 뭐였지? 퍼플. 근데 뒤가 심심하군. 이거 어때요 여러분? 이거 좀 귀여운 것 같아. 흉터. 어? 그 서클. 얘 게임하고 난 다음날 제 얼굴. 어떤 차이점인지 자세히 모르겠다. 그냥 환해 보이는 걸로 왔어. 이게 기본인가? 근데 항상 기본은 심심한데. 뭐지? 저 이게 살짝 마음에 들어요, 여러분. 컴마만 사면 아니에요. 금방 할 거예요. 이거 살짝 마음에 들어. 뭔가 되게 엄청난 과거를 갖고 있을 것 같아. 짠. 전 오늘 게임하는 모습을 못 보겠네요. 아니에요. 그냥 없음 할까? 이거 있으면 또 이제 좀 그런 것 같고. 눈썹. 그래서 이런 눈썹들이 있어요. 언짠. 아니 근데 이거 일자 눈썹이 왜 이렇게 다 언짢아 보이지? 요게 아닌데? 네, 요게 제일 나은 것 같아. 보라색. 오, 신비로워. 좋아. 다운.
That was quite something.
에?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
뭐죠? 이게 기본.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
낮은
Nothing to be
목소리도
concerned
매력적인데
about.
보통 난이도 캐릭터 이름 밀리. 이거 진짜 뭔가 그냥 그 뭐죠? PC 버전을 약간 한 그런 느낌인데? 콘솔 쪽이 아니라? 밀리. 마녀지만 마법 배우러 왔다. 됐어. 이 선택은 캐릭터의 기숙사 숙소를 결정한 마녀의 기숙사가 있고 마법사의 기숙사가 있나봐요, 여러분. 아, 이거 한글 안 눌러봤는데? 혹시 궁금하신가요? 한글. 없네, 안 되네요. 마녀로 시작해봐요. 저는 그러면이 알았어요. 그럼 저를 마녀라고 부르겠군요. 근데 왜 이렇게 졸려 보이지? 이게 그냥 프리셋이죠? 여기서 꽤 멋있어 보이는데? 왜 이렇게 내 캐릭터는 왜 이렇게 심심하지? 좋아서 피부색을 다양하게. 아니 얼굴이 저 머리색 때문에 눈코입이 안 보여 여러분. 좋았어요. 야, 얼굴도 핑크색으로 만들어버리는 거야. 됐어. 아니 안돼. 세상에 살아있었어. 세상에. 사라진 줄 알았다. 그러니까 왜 학교 가기 싫어. 자 이제 여정 시작. 얘 날아간 줄 알고 깜짝 놀랐네요. 세상에 저 음흉한 표정 되게 마음에 들어.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
오! 다 마찰하는 말이 없는데 우리님이 아니에요. 오팔동이 어쩌세요? 와 음악 봐. 영어 보는 것 같아요 여러분.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical
저는
skills for 4
그러면은
years now,
특별히
the
늦은
headmaster
나이에
asked
이렇게
if I could
들어가게
get our new
되는군요.
student up to speed a bit
선생님
before the term
거기에서
begins.
좋네요.
Well, you couldn't have asked for
늦은
a
맘만
better mentor.
아니었어도.
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional
노래를 부를
teacher,
텐데.
he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted
피그
wizard.
교수.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
란록과 고블린
I
교환?
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
어머? 어?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
어머! 오, 이 앞에 이제 뭐죠? 안 보였었나 봐요, 여러분. 오.
The key! Give me your hand!
오!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
미제는 메일드 묘야. 오! 에스트? 오!
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or
그럼 그
why.
열쇠 때문에 여기로 왔네요. 응? 녹색. 오. 일단 플스5는 프레임은 되게 좋네요. 여기까지는. 오, 바다 소리. 신비로워.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
오. 헉, 세상에 이거 약간 뭐죠? 학교에서 뭐 이제 배워가는 건가 했더니 모험이네요. 신나는 걸?
Mind your step.
따라갑시다. 왠지 항아리 부셔야 될 것 같은데.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that
Ooh.
seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
오! 기본 주문을 시전하려면 A2 10? 오! 오!
Excellent!
감사합니다. 당신의 카메라로 움직이는 목표물을 선택합니다. 설정에서 카메라 타겟팅을 비활성화하면 목표물을 선택하는 것과 아바타를 유동하는 것을 같은 스틱으로 사용할 수 있습니다. 이게 무슨 얘기예요, 여러분? 뭐 하다 보면 알겠지? 오!
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
오!
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
감사합니다.
Thank you, sir.
곱빼기 점핑
up
양사스야.
there. We're close now. It's just
Oh.
ahead. Steady yourself.
오!
Reparo!
오!
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems...
주변에
Out of
이 장소와
place.
어울리지 않는? 이 장소와 어울리지 않는? 미니맵은 당신을 중심으로 주변 환경을 보여줍니다. 그리고 현재 목표 지점. 오. 짠. 호그와트로 가는 길. 피그 교수님과 난 포트키를 통해서 스코틀랜드 고지에 있는 외딴 절벽 쪽으로 떨어졌다. 교수님께서는 포트키가 이끈 곳으로 여겨지는 미스터리한 템페어를 살펴보고 싶어 하신다. 헉! 아니 이거 뭐야, 이거 구르기 있어. 뭐야, 이거 구르기가 있는데? 아니 아니 나 법사인데 이러면 안 되는데.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
세준이 어서 오세요.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
어머 세상에.
미라.
아이고 샤르크님. 어머 세상에 11개월 구독 정말 감사합니다. 하트. 아이 감사합니다. 하트. 구독냥이. 아이 수근님. 뭐지 이거 저도 뭐 조사해야 되나봐 여러분. 좋았어 가자. 역시 마녀는 구르기지.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
그러게 벽화 속에 그리 그 뭐 석상이네. 프로멤버. 근데 이거 시작하자마자 탐험하는 기분이 여러분.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
수정화된 마법돌?
What's this? Professor Fig!
뭔가가 보여.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
부러진 지퍼니.
What room? I don't see anything.
나만
There's
보이나
that glow
봐.
again, like the glow on the portkey container.
상호작용.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
응? 고드릭의 심장.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
그 공간이다. 고블린을 깨워라. 뭐지? 세상. 누가 자요, 여러분?
Hello?
전이 밀블린.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
오,
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
열쇠.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
오. 오.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
와.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over
되게
4
옛날 본 거래요.
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
와, 이거 그거 하나요, 이게?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
나도 가봐야지.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the
문을
door.
닫는 것까지.
Wait!
세상에 시작하자마자 뭔가 모험이에요,
That
여러분.
was certainly unexpected.
방패.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand
오,
and
레벨리오.
focus.
오, 레프트 스틱으로 지팡이의 균형을 잡고 문양의 경로에 따라 주문을 외우세요. 오, 이거 오, 이거 마법 쓸 때. 오, 빨리 가! 오! 패드 마이크. 레벨레이오.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
다시. 아이고.
A door.
내가 한 번
that's a
익힌 거는
start.
계속 쓸 수 있나 봐.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward,
Ooh.
then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
오,
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out
아무것도
of here.
보이는데?
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
오.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
에? 저기 뭐야?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
뭐지? 어떻게 나아갈지 결정하세요. 우린 금고에 들어서자마자
There
금고가
must be
비어있다는 사실을
something to
깨달았다.
that reflection you're seeing.
그리고 나는 포트키 보관함에 같이 빛나는 모양이 그려진 숨겨진 문을 발견했다. 그냥 어떻게 나아갈지 결정하세요네요, 진짜.
Try casting Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
오!
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
좋아요. 안 돼! 오, 저기, 그 X 있는 게 그 부스트구나. 응. 세모.
Lumos.
Well done.
잘했다. 그럼
Now the
이제
reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
어? 응?
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo!
오!
Deposo! Deposo!
방어하세요. 가디언. 나와서 나에게 공격하든. 아, 이거 빨리 눌러야 되네.
Confringo! Exposo! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo!
이번 주문.
Potato!
이거 되게 멀리서도 공격하네.
Levioso!
오, 살겼다.
Stay close!
찾으세요.
Professor? Professor Fig?
Lumos.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me
그래, 이
somewhere.
빛을 따라가자.
Oh, that's where they're leading me.
오,
That glow again.
세상에 진짜 마녀가 된 기분이야. 또네.
Lumos.
잠깐 이거 먼저 위에 석상들을 만들어냈고 아닌가? 이거 먼저 그 뭐죠? 아 레벨리오스를 먼저?
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
응. 이 정도야 뭐.
Lumos.
이쪽도. 어?
reflections.
조각상과 그림자상이? 이거 위치는 정해져 있는 거 아니야?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
됐다.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
헤! 세모! 헤! 세모! 고르키. 프로테고를 사용하는 중에 세모를 길게 날려 수투페 파이로 적을 카운터하고 기절시키세요. 오. 좋아요. 와라! 괴물. 에? 아! 죽지마, 미리 안 돼. 오호! 이거 그냥 누르고 있는 거 여러분. 세모를 누른 상태에서 또 누르라는 건가 뭐 이랬는데. 네. 알죠. 아! 괜찮아. 세모. 세모. 아, 아이고 빨리 들어. 자, 다시. 카메라가 안 좋고. 응? 페리. 응?
Lumos.
자, 다시 찾아보자. 응? 이쪽? 오, 질주. 그 마법소녀도 있으면 좋겠어요, 여러분. 이거 하다 막 그 무슨 호그와트 분위기에 옷만 있는 게 아니고 마법소녀도 있으면 좋겠다. 되게 잘 어울릴 것 같아. 가자. 물속인데? 그런 거. 응? 어디 계세요, 교수님? 어? 어? 돼지 교수.
There you are. How did you...
여기 또 어떻게 오셨어요?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
그러면은 제 캐릭터가 이제 고대 마법을 할 수 있는 애인가 봐요, 여러분. 오.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
난록.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
오.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability
네요.
to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
우와! 오. 아니 왜 불길하게 뱀이 나오지? 오! 노비 언니 어떠세요? 아니 도반이 어떠세요? 어머 세상에.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the
오
sorting
기숙사
ceremony.
배정시. 아니 뭐야 지금 나 겨우겨우
I'm no
똑똑히
expert, but-
했는데.
That seems more.
오 세상에 세상에.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
오 지금 하고 있어요 여러분. 뭐지?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
피니어스
Prepare yourself
나이젤러스
to
블랙.
meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
이거 뭔가 그 기숙사 배정이 어떤 걸까요? 정해져 있을까 아니면 랜덤일까?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
제가 고르는 거? 그런가 봐요.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
58세 처음 봐.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain
아니 이번 선물은 조금
expectations.
쉬었다고. 이거 제가 선택하는 건가 봐요 여러분. 이거 선택. 빨리 수업을 듣고 싶어. 어서 탐험하고 싶어. 어떻게 여러분 나 마법 공부도 하고 싶긴 해. 어떡하지? 근데 탐험도 너무 기대돼. 빨리 선택해야 할 텐데. 탐험.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned
먹고
by
싶어.
having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain
감사합니다.
sense of. What is it?
나에게서 느껴지는 거 대담함, 호기심, 신의 야망, 호기심.
A desire to learn. I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
잘 고른 건가?
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which
이러다
puzzles
슬리데린 가는 거
others.
아니겠지?
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in
저 레번클로
Ravenclaw.
됐어요, 여러분. 뭐지? 레번클로가 되었어요. 그러면 어떡해요? 야망? 그 네 가지 중에 하나군요, 여러분. 호기심이니까 그렇게 된 거였구나. 전 한번 이거로 가볼까, 그럼 레번클로로? 그러니까 아까 그 여러분들 영상 봤는데 어떻게 해요, 여러분? 다른 기숙사 그럼 어디로 여러분 뭐 보고 싶으세요? 푸푸푸푸? 그럴게요. 선택도 가능하고 괴짜밀리가 되었어요. 가방 없어요. 보시고 싶은 뭐죠? 보시고 싶은 기숙사 없어요, 여러분? 저 하고 싶은 거? 슬리데린. 싫어요. 나 슬리데린 싫어. 어려서부터 슬리데린 나쁘다고 배웠어. 푸푸푸푸. 곰교다. 그건 편견이에요. 싫어요. 나 그래도 슬리데린 안 해. 기숙사 이미지? 제가 선택할 수 있어요. 그리핀도르, 오소리, 뽀뿔뿌뿌. 그래서 우리 해리가 그리핀도르였는데 저는 기숙사가 있고요. 레븐클로. 뿌뿌뿌뿌. 아까 제가 저의 성향은 이쪽에 가깝다고 했었는데. 요리의 뿌뿌뿌뿌. 오. 그리핀도르는 이런 느낌. 뭔가 기사의 약간 그런 느낌이에요. 레번클로우. 뭔가 약간 엘프 느낌이네, 기숙사가. 슬리데린. 음침해. 알케미님 어서오세요. 저 후뿌뿌뿌 나왔어요. 뭔가 되게 온화한 느낌이에요. 뿌뿌뿌는. 뿌뿌뿌. 근데 진짜 저는 약간 뿌뿌뿌뿌가 마음에 들긴 하네요, 여기. 그리핀도르는 뭔가 기사들의 약간 뭔가 그런 장소 같은 느낌이에요, 여러분. 뿌뿌뿌뿌는 뭔가 되게 따스한 약간 호빗집 같은 느낌이에요. 레번클로는 그 엘프 느낌. 뿌뿌뿌뿌. 알았어요. 그러면 저는 아까 우리 같이 했잖아요. 뿌뿌뿌뿌.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be.
자, 이제 나의 음식을 우리 친구들에게 이제 세상 여러분 이렇게 또 저의 음식이 또 호그와트에 또 참. 새로운 메뉴를 추가해야겠네요. 감사합니다.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
퀴디치.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
뭐라고요, 뽀금님?
I said I'm sure you all have plenty
아니,
to do
걱정하지
before
말라고. 나
classes
해낼 수
begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your
빨리
common
가보자.
room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Here we are at the
제
entrance to
캐릭터
the
얼굴 되게
Hufflepuff
악당
common room.
같아 여러분.
This is
아니
the entrance.
홈플스는 한글 입력이 안
I will
뜨더라고요.
explain what to do,
제가 못
but I
찾은 걸
hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in
세상에 이
vinegar.
요리도 배우나 혹시?
Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
헬가 후프프. 오,
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
어. 오, 뭐야 내 방보다 좋아.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
호그와트에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 휴게실을 찾으세요. 역시 아침에는 잘 먹네. 이거 움직일 것 같아. 오! 오? 아 이거 똑같네요. 랜덤인가 했더니 밀포이 한 방에 오 4명이네요. 사과 오 와. 오! 오, 세상에. 안녕, 친구. 뭐 먹고 있니? 오. 간식. 내려가는 길을 찾아봐야겠고. 와. 뭐지? 나에 대한 얘기를 하고 있어. 안녕?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late. Wonder where they're from.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
자기소개, 세상이 떨리는걸, 나도. 뭐지, 이거? 와, 진짜 여기 좋은 곳 같아, 여러분. 가는 곳마다 음식 있어. 좋은 곳이야. 차도 마시고. 헉, 선인장 춤추고 있어. 오.
Oh dear.
안녕, 아델라이드 오크스.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors.
아니 벌써 그런 소문이?
Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
비빔밥. 그래 맞아.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
삼촌은 괜찮으셔?
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
여기 또
You
새로운
don't need to
친구가
be
있어.
frightened, little cat.
고양이. 아서 플럼님.
I can't quite reach. Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I
어떻게
still
여러분?
get lost
길이
sometimes.
복잡하대.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank
좋은
you.
사람인가?
Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of
그러게요,
them,
저도 궁금한데.
especially magical ones.
뭔가 막 이제 그 기숙사마다 애들 성격도 다르지 않을까 혹시? 그런 생각이.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting
잠깐
you,
동물
Arthur.
물어볼 걸.
And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
거기서 나 너한테 물어볼 게 있어. 자, 대화가 끝나버렸다. 와 진짜 어딜 가나 맛이 와 신난다. 특히 커피가 마음에
There
드는
you
거.
are. There you are.
뭐 나보고 얘기하는 거야? 자, 오
Oh, hello.
안녕.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait,
응?
you're
그럼요
the new
그냥
fifth
지날 수
year.
없지. 네,
Quite
되게
the dramatic
한참전이라고
entrance you
하시던데.
made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might
180년 전.
suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
신랄한 지치.
I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
오.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
꼬마예요. 가보도록 하겠어요. 근데 저기도 구경을 해야겠어. 응? 뭐지? 와일드 스미스? 근데 제가 이게요 지금 설정 밝기 설정이 너무 밝은가 봐요 여러분. 그래서 뿌옇게 보이는 것 같아. 돌려놓자. 짠! 어두운데? 응? 마법? 이거 그러네요. 이거 떴네. 루머스.
Lumos.
뭐?
Revelio.
상호작용.
Lumos.
그러니까 이제
Revelio.
레벨리오를 썼을 때
Lumos.
눈은 깜빡거려 여러분. 그건가? 그런 건가? 상자. 자 그럼 세상에 또 있어. 가봅시다. 뭐야? 오!
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
오.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
오!
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
좋은
Walk
게임이에요,
with me
여러분.
and we shall put it to the test.
오. 뭔가 설명하지 않고 바로 알려주는 거. 가자.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
그러게요. 드디어 진짜 그 단어를 한 번도 얘기하지 않는 게임이?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
위즐리 교수님께서 마법사의 필드 가이드라는 걸 주셨다. 오. 집 요정의 제조 법칙. 헬가 후플푸프만의 요리 레시피가 담겨 있다고 소문이 도는 책. 수백 년 동안 호그와트 학생들에게 사랑받아온 레시피가 담겨 있습니다. 헉! 자두 피클. 헉, 세상에 이거 요리하는 건가? 챌린지래 여러분. 나 요리하는 거 열렸나봐 지금. 마법사의 레벨. 레벨과 파워를 증가시킵니다. 필드 가이드에서 현재 챌린지 진행 상황을 추적할 수 있습니다. 챌린지. 오. 그러니까 이제 이 챌린지라면 보상을 받나봐요.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
이 요리하는 줄 알았더니.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
알겠어요. 아, 아까 봤던 이게 빠른 이동인가 봐요, 여러분. 오. 크게 두 구역으로 나뉘어집니다. 지도의 왼쪽은 학생들과 교수들이 지내는 공간, 휴게실과 연회장이 있고, 응? 연회장? 해당 지역에서 이용할 수 있는 플루 불꽃을 볼 수 있습니다. 미발견. 천문학탑, 도서관, 온실 같은 교육과 관련된 시설들이 자리 잡고 있습니다. 그래서 이렇게 클릭을 해보면 도서관 별관 지역. 위즐리 교수가 당신을 위해 중앙홀 플루 불꽃을 잠금 해제하였습니다. 지도를 돌리고 위로 이렇게 빠른 이동.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
와, 되게 화려하고 멋있어.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from
성
Central
안에 거의
Hall.
모든 장소.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both
어둠의
Charms
마법사.
and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an
우리 여기 갈 수
array
있나
of
봐요,
shops
여러분.
and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors
그러게요.
have agreed to create
혹시 그런
additional
건가?
assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
믿어도 될 거예요. 위즐리의 조상일 수 있잖아? 난 믿을 것이야.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here.
얘기하는
Ended
거
up
아니야?
exploring some ruins and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
교수님과 대화하세요.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about
들으셨네.
exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
뭔가 너무 기대되는데?
As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
지도. 지도 열었는데요, 선생님? 너무 빨리 열었군. 주요 퀘스트를 완료하면 스토리를 진전시킬 수 있고 새로운 기능이 잠금해제되며 XP를 얻을 수 있습니다. 일부 퀘스트는 마법 및 레벨 필요사항이 충족되지 않아 잠겨 있습니다. 이 경우 필요되는 레벨에 도달하거나 퀘스트를 활성화하는 데 필요한 주문이 필요합니다. 교수의 과제를 완료하거나 퀘스트 보상으로 새로운 주문을 배울 수 있습니다. 오! 샥! 어둠의 마법 방어법 수업. 요거는 마법 수업. 여길 먼저 가보자.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
알겠습니다. 오. 오. 세상에 이거 그 뭐지? 추적벌레. 네모? 오. 오. 뭐지? 뭐 왔으니까 할까? 헉! 뭐야?
What do you want?
아니, 교수님. 유령 대박. 나왔다. 헉, 뭐죠? 아까 우리 그 유적에서 봤던 그 사람 같이 생겼는데? 시작.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
과연 수업은 어떻게 될지.
Before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
선생님, 저 지금 처음 왔습니다.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
아시오. 문양의 경로를 따라. 아니 이거 아까 한 거죠? 그냥 이게 뭔가 소환 마법? 갑시다. 헤! 아시오.
Accio.
아, 당겨오는 건가?
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
세상에.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
아니 수업 끝난 줄 알고 되게 신난데. 와 진짜 여러분, 와 이제 마법 하나 배우니까 수업 끝났네 하고 좋아하고 있었어. 그러게요.
I've always
야외서.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
이거 뭐야?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
뭘 해야 되는 거지?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to... Splendid! Stay focused. That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
뭐지? 이렇게?
Let us see this.
이게 순서가 있는 것인가? 다음은 나다. 와라, 이것이 나의 힘.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
이게 머리 긁어 오면 조는 게 아니네, 여러분. 뭐야. 어떡해.
That is how it's done.
아니 여러분 이거 나 다시 하면 안 돼.
Do not be watch this.
너 핵이지.
Very good.
나는 떨어졌네, 나는.
Splendid!
다시.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
이 튜토리얼 나봐. 이번에 잘하면 돼. 오!
I think we are well past interesting
자.
at this point.
어디 한번 해봐라. 나 이번에 안 진다 이제.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
떨어져라. 이번엔 절대 지지 않겠어. 자, 있어봐. 하나,
Not
둘,
exactly your typical lesson, is it?
지금.
That's it.
Be sharp.
떨어져. 제발. 저 계획 세웠어요, 여러분. 이걸 떠들어주지. 이 방향을 잡고 이걸
I know
떠들어주겠어.
everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
지금 있어봐. 떠들려면 강한 힘이 필요해. 지금!
Well done. it's done.
괜찮아요. 둘 다 떨어뜨려 버릴 거야. 뭔가.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
지금! 아니야.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
이거 혹시 성공, 이거 이기면 보상 있나요, 여러분? 나 혹시 지금 보상 못 받았나?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
사람이야.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
그러니까
To put it
처음 배우니까 너무
lightly.
어렵네.
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach
혹시
divination here.
이거 하시는 분 중에
Before I
유일하게
left,
트로피 못 딴
we had
사람
left
되는 거
Uganda
아니겠죠?
and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
여기까지 되게 멀리 왔네.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
딱총나무 지팡이?
And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
잠깐 체크 포인트.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses
아니
one.
죽으면 진짜? 베린이 진짜?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Yay.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
Humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
교수님.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
퍼스트 클래스 학생. 미술형 보상? 오, 이랩 됐어. 여기 빠른 이동? 뭐 빠른 이동 안 보이는데. 그래서 이제 퀘스트 메인은 이렇고 서브 이렇게 돼 있네요. 그럼 이제 어둠의 마법을 배우러 가볼까? 맵을 켜고 잠깐만 보조 퀘스트? 이거 어떡하지 여러분? 나 버릇대로 또 안 읽고 그냥 닫아버렸는데? 익스페 이거예요. 써볼게. 뭐지? 퀘스트 뭐야 없잖아. 왜 자꾸 날 속이는 거지? 뭐 이런 것도 있고 전설급 글러브? 그래요. 퀘스트 그치? 가자.
Hello there. You're the new student,
안녕,
aren't you?
사만다.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Sure. 오. 뭔가 눈에 띌 것 같은데 안 뜨네. 오!
Is that all you've got?
그게 나야. 에?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year,
어머,
but I
학생!
only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just
이모,
learned.
계단 내려올 때 힘들죠?
Starting with something small.
무슨 얘기야? 지팡이 레비오소를 배워봅시다. 쉽지 않아 보이는군. 헤이!
Levioso.
슥. 들어올리기 마법.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
오.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
네.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Good. Now, well done.
오.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
오, 이런
Time
거
for a
좋네.
proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
그러니까 구르기로 피하는 거겠지? 떠올라라.
This should be easy.
아이 구르기. 아이 구르기 안 되잖아.
How perceptive.
아.
What are you doing up there?
아니 저 세모.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy my duel.
Protego.
Thank all of my students for this adept.
그쵸?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
안녕?
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
어디 있느냐 세바스찬 저기 있고.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
아니 한 번도 해본 적 없어. 근데 넌 나한테
In fact, it
졌구나.
was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and
Hello,
talent.
Beast.
You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
비공식 비밀 교육
exclusive,
클럽?
unsanctioned dueling organization.
오 수상한데?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
도서관에
you
치안
just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
얘
Look for Luke and
슬리데린이네요.
Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
오 어둠의 마법 방어법 수업 끝. 퀘스트. 루칸 브레틀리? 틀비? 이거 봐 여러분 잠겨있는데? 일단은 이거 방을 나가면 뭐가 뚫렸나? 퀘스트 전설급 케이프 오 뭐가 있는데? 아 오, 모자가 있다. 뿅. 아이, 경이. 수상해졌다. 얘 마법 마녀 모자 없나? 짠.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
What are you up to now?
아, 이 수업 끝나면 위즐리 교수님 찾으러 가라고 했지?
Nothing better than a few pints of butter. Pies with my sisters on Christmas Eve. 근데 헤어스타일 바꾸고 싶어요 여러분. 뭐가 이거 묶은 머리라 가지고 이렇게 나오나? 어머 이거 점프 있어. 여러분 이거 아 원래 있었나? 아니 너는? 안녕? 오.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Oh.
Ah,
Jump.
there you are.
내 캐릭터 봐.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a Streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
감사합니다.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
마을 가는 줄
Now,
알았더니?
regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular
제조법.
recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
둘 중에 한 명이랑 가나 봐요, 여러분. 네티, 세바스찬. 누구랑 갈까요, 여러분? 네티가 아까 그 저랑 그 뭐지? 결투했던 애고 세바스찬이 아까 그 스리데리? 스네이프? 스네이프 없잖아요. 누구랑 가지?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the
로넨
castle
교수님의
doors.
과제.
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
버터는 좋은데 맥주기. 점프!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
아. 과제는 호그와트 교수들로부터 퀘스트 형식으로 부여받고 완료하면 새로운 주문과 같은 보상을 얻을 수 있습니다. 첫 번째 과제에 대한 보상은 수리 마법인 레파로이며 이 주문은 다른 퀘스트를 완료하는 데 도움이 되기도 합니다. 자, 여기 계시네. 안녕. 아까랑 다른 친구네. 헉! 실제로? 어때요, 맛이?
Ah, there you are.
종이야.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
뒤에 가위가. 오.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
망가진 조각상 근처에서 날아다니는 페이지를 수집하기.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
자, 이리 온. 아시오. 아니. 나 지금 무슨 짓을 한 거지? 잡았다!
Off on another adventure, are we?
윙가르디움. 그게 아직 아닌가 못해. 잠깐만 이거 어떻게 가는 거야? 날 데려가죠. 요거죠? 추적. 지금 추적 걸려 있는데.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
저기 있군.
Leviosa.
이리 와라.
Brilliant.
왜 자꾸 잘못했지? 아무튼 잡았다. 선생님.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
네.
Remember to be deliberate
발음과
in your
동작?
enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
근데 진짜 이거 무슨 패드는 뭐죠?
Remember, your wand is a
오, 이거 왜 이렇게 어려워?
conduit of your magic.
하나, 둘, 간다. 레파로. 크리스타이오 선생님. 수리 마법. 오.
That's it. Very good.
감사합니다.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue
호수가
in the
보이는 난간?
alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
오, 나 레벨업했어. 근데 조각상 표정 봐, 여러분. 뭔가 부서지기 직전의 표정인가? 안녕, 친구. 진짜입니까? 그러니까 이거 막 이거 이제 막 이거 막 이렇게 패드 들고 막 이렇게 그리면 되게 재밌을 것 같은데. 아니 너는 내 종이었나? 가자.
Leviosa. I just know it. I can't believe that.
그러게 이거 레파로 되게 탐난다. 안녕.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
마을. 오. 뭐지? 왜 그래? 내 캐릭터 왜 이래? 뭔가
I was
새로운
glad
지역인가?
Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it,
Oh.
I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this
Ooh.
trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
이거 마을까지
She
뛰어서
thinks I
가네요.
shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment.
뭐냐?
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
풀잠자리. 오.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
뭔가 되게
See for
큰데?
yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly
오.
don't see that every day.
뭐 여러분 저 다리 뭐 말해? 오.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
오.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
너 뛰면서 많이 힘들어 보인다.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can
생각보다
I?
되게
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
응? 다리가 네 개. 생각보다 되게
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a
친근하게
carriage a
대하네요.
bit
뭔가
grim.
되게
Though I suppose most people don't actually
까칠하게
see them
대할
at
줄
all.
알았는데.
But you can see
호수.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon
체지
attack.
포인트를 놓칠 수 없지.
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
응?
Reparo.
가자. 그러게요. 왜 이렇게 뭐지? 다정한 건 아니고 왜 이렇게 친절하죠? 와우는 되게 이런 지역들이 있군.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
취하시겠는데요.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me.
앙조름 과자
Eyes big as
미리님한테 부탁해요.
saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys.
못생기고
Ugly
털
and arrogant.
많고 끔찍한 녀석.
Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks
얘도
he's
무슨
lovely, but I'd say
남매래요.
he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon
오,
and back at
마을이다.
Hogwarts.
오!
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
냄비 세트!
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
알겠어요.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
오. 호그스미드 마을은 필드 가이드의 지도를 사용해서 둘러볼 수 있는 다양한 명소, 상점, 그리고 기타 관심 지역으로 가득합니다. 오, 이거 봐요, 여러분. 이렇게 톰스 앤 스크롤즈 전문 서점, 올리벤더스 지팡이, 스핀트 위치스 스포츠 가게, 빗자루. 오, 빗자루 타는 거 있네. 호그세드. 약간 나쁜 것이라고 했지? 마법약. 마담 스넬링. 오, 저 여기 가야겠어요. 나 새로운 헤어스타일 지금 해야 돼. 마법사 옷가게. 마법 동물. 찻집. 광장. 허니듀크. 과자 가게. 장난감 가게. 이거 내일 다 가보도록 하죠, 여러분. 세이브. 를 어떻게 하는 거지? 부엉이 우편도 있네. 원래 오늘 임파서블 하려고 했는데 어쩌다 보니 지금 갑자기 호그와트를 시작하게 됐네요, 여러분. 내일 또 이어서 해볼게요. 근데 임파서블도 좀 빨리 끝내야지 좀 더 마음이 가보일 텐데 어떡한다. 내가 내일은 여러분들이랑 이 마법 마을을 같이 둘러봐요.
Cozy than Hogsmeade.
오. 모두 좋은 밤 되시고 꿀잠 주무세요, 여러분.